Hey guys, just gonna do a quick video. Kind of want to show off something I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, which is part of why I haven't done videos. The other part is I just really haven't had ideas for anything. Anyway, what I want to show off is the home theater that I've been building, sorta. Look at it. I know there's a lot to take in here, so we'll just kind of go over this in pieces. Something. First thing I want to show off here is I got some movie posters hung up in some really cool frames that say coming soon and now playing. And I've also got Captain Underpants one right there by the door. Those are just really cool posters there. I got a popcorn station. It's not quite what I wanted. Like, I want one of those really big ones, you know? The movie theater style popcorn makers. But for now, I'm kind of just stuck with this $15 popcorn maker. But it works. It gets the job done. Next, we'll just kind of show off this wall, which I'll turn the lights off here in just a minute and show you guys what the actual screen looks like when it's ready to show. Got my favorite movie in right now, Kung Pao Into the Fist. Could almost quote that word for word. I get parts mixed up. That's like the only problem. But if you guys ever got curious as to where most of my voices come from, it's from this movie right here. Between that and Master of Disguise. But anyway, the setup for this isn't great either. It's just part of a shelf that I had. But I got the Blu-ray player. And there's one of the speakers. And I got surround sound set up in this baby. So we got speakers there, and over there, and up there, and back there. However, little secret, that one did not have a connector on it. So I can't actually say if it works or not. Because I haven't really tried to fix it. Somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, right there. I kind of just twisted some wires together and then extended that down there. And it's kind of just taped in the back. I'm pretty sure nothing's coming out of there. But other than that one speaker, everything else works. And then I got all my movies in here. So that's basically what this whole shelf here is. So regular DVDs and Blu-rays are right in there. Then I got my box sets for kid shows, adult shows, stand-up comedies are down there. The anime shelf is this monstrosity. Plus adult animated stuff is up there. South Park, Family Guy, that kind of thing. But everything else there is anime. And then this shelf right here, the little bit that I got, is my stuff, the things that I'm in. I swear I'm not full of myself. I just like my things. Then we got this wall here, which that closet is what I was using as the sound booth before the computer completely crapped out. Now it's just a storage closet, but it's blocked off with a screen or a curtain, a blind thing. This chair is only kind of here because if somebody shows up and wants to watch something. This, however, is the master chair. Whew. Look at how comfortable that looks. I didn't want to spend a fortune, so that was what I could do with $100. And then I got another part of that shelf used for things, holding the remotes for the projector and the Blu-ray player, my popcorn, and my multiple drinks that I usually have in here. And then, of course, the main important part there, the projector on this shelf that I basically pieced together. It was a shelf out of an old entertainment center that I had for the living room. The TV was so heavy that it eventually just almost collapsed on itself, so I had to replace it. It's kind of doing the same thing with the new one. But I saved this shelf to use for something. I took these brackets off of a shelf in the laundry room that I really wasn't using, which it looked nasty, so I wasn't coming in here. So, yeah, and then it just projects it right over me. Yeah. So, that's how that looks. Now, to show you how the screen actually plays. So give it a second. And ka-chow! Look at that. Look at it. It's hard to really see what's going on there, but yeah, if you give me the remote, I'll try to play the sound. But again, it's kind of hard to tell without being in here. It won't be nearly as good, but yeah. Anyway, let me mute that real quick. Anyway, this is it. This is the home theater. So, yeah, just really wanted to show that off. I wasn't quite sure what to do with the second bedroom for a long time. This is kind of went in and out of some things. It was at one time a game room, which I don't know why I ever thought that was a good idea, because all my game playing usually happened in the living room on the big TV, and when it's your house and you're the only one that lives here, why would you play games somewhere else? It didn't make sense. I tried to use it as an office for a while. Didn't really use it for anything. Used it for sound stuff, and then the computer broke. I've also tried to have this room as a guest bedroom for a long time too, and nobody ever wanted to stay over. Or if they did, they complained. They tried to say that this room was too cold in the winter and too hot in the summer, and the beds were not comfortable, just because the first bed was a futon and the second one was a twin-size bed with like 3 mattresses on it. I can't help it if it's not comfortable. I don't sleep on that bed. I don't care. But anyway, so those beds got taken out. Then it was just empty, and I was storing stuff in here, and that didn't really work. I felt like I was wasting the potential of the room. So that's how we got to this. And it didn't even cost that much. I mean, it probably would have cost more if I didn't get the Blu-ray player essentially from trading another Blu-ray player, which had all the speakers and stuff, even though that one doesn't work. But the screen was about 80. The projector was about 80. The chair was 100. Popcorn maker was 15. And then I had all the shelves and stuff, and all the movies and things. Yeah. Oh, and then I also had to buy like a really long HDMI cable, which, yes, I understand most of this looks really bad because the cords are showing everywhere. But I think at best, I could probably just run them along the corner of the roof. And I might do that at some point. Biggest problem with all of this, though, this wall right here, which the projector's on. Also, there's nothing here. But the wall that the projector's on is not really a complete wall. It is just a single sheet of plywood or whatnot. Sheetrock. That's the word I was looking for. Not plywood. Sheetrock. Sorry, I'm like half asleep. I probably shouldn't start this movie, but I'm going to because it's freaking awesome. And it's like an hour and a half, so it won't be like super late whenever I finish. Yeah. But anyway, because of this wall and it being a single sheet of sheetrock, I can't really drill anything into it. So it makes it hard to run wires and stuff. I did originally think about putting the projector inside the closet and just cutting a hole out, which might have made better use of the screen, because about the size of my finger there compared to the edge of the screen, about that much on each side is not used. So instead of it being the full 100 inches that the screen is, it's only like 95 ish. So, but I mean, it's still awesome, especially when you close the door and you have the lights off, with the sound going. You get it up to a good volume, get some good popcorn. One thing I really want to add, a mini fridge. And I kind of wish we didn't get rid of all the mini fridges between me and my parents and my brother. All of us that had a mini fridge. We have gotten rid of them over the years, and I now have a legitimate reason to have one. Because then I could buy a bunch of like soda cans and small soda bottles and whatnot and keep it filled. And that would be pretty awesome. That and a good popcorn maker, not just the okay one, would be great. And if I could find butter, like, you know, the liquid kind of butter, you could just like right on there. I don't have that, and I've tried. This popcorn maker has a little cup that sits on top. It acts like kind of a lid, but you use it to measure the little kernels, and it suggests that you can put butter in there, like a spoonful or something, and then pour it onto the popcorn. But that really doesn't work because the butter doesn't melt by the heat of the popcorn maker. It does slightly, but not all of it. It's like just enough to kind of barely fill the bottom. But then you still have this big chunk of butter. And then when you do get it melted and you try to pour it over the popcorn, it starts to kind of melt it, and then it gets all soggy. It's gross popcorn. So I want to find liquid butter that you could just squirt, or a butter substitute or something you can just put over that popcorn that would make it better. That would be great. That would finish this off pretty nicely. And I don't know, maybe like an extra chair or two for guests and not this hard metal chair, which has been reupholstered like 5 times. At one time, this was a Coca-Cola chair. But that was way back when I was a kid. That's how long that chair survived. But yeah, I'm realizing this is going on pretty long, so I should probably just wrap it up. Yeah, this is it. This is what I've been working on, perfecting it to this awesome stage that it is. I will try to do better on getting videos and stuff made, but I gotta be honest here, I have a life, and with life it's hard to do things, and also it's hard to come up with good ideas for stuff enough to keep things going on a regular basis. And some other third reason why I can't, but I'm going to try to do better about it. If you guys will just continue to support the videos that do come out and support the channel, and possibly throw out some suggestions. It doesn't have to be like specific, just like if you want to see more of the comedy parody stuff, like I did with the Sushi Striker video and the Jigsaw's Tide Pod Challenge, I can do some of those. Oops, sorry, finger got in the way. Switching hands. If you want to see more like Q&A type of stuff, we can do that. It's just, the whole reason this channel even exists was for voice acting stuff, and now there's over 600 subscribers, 600 of you guys, and I feel like if I'm not doing stuff, I'm letting you guys down, and I don't want to do that. So help me help you to help me help you, right? Yes. Just suggest things, and then I know what to do. So anyway, like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you guys next time before I keep rambling. See ya.